What's up, B Squad? It is your boy JB, and we are here today with a brand new review for what is this? Real Housewives of New York, you guys. So, before we go ahead and just jump into this review, if you guys are watching this video or any other video on the channel and you guys aren't subscribed yet, then I need you guys to do me a huge solid favor, guys, and stop taking me out on this date and having me pay for it at the end of it. You guys know the routine. Do me that favor by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and also by turning on your post notifications, you guys. And with that out of the way, without further ado, let us go ahead and jump into this episode of Real Housewives of New York, shall we? All right, you guys. So this episode to me, it was okay. I will say though that the ladies, for me, some of the drama with the ladies, it does come out very trivial to me. But I want you guys to tell me what you think. Some of the drama, like I said, is just it be just really trivial in my personal opinion. But chime in live and in the comments section. What up? I'm doing good. How are you today? It's Monday and I'm making it. So yeah, let me know how you guys are feeling in the live. And also, like I said, let me know what you guys are thinking about the episode. Did you guys like the episode? What would you guys rate the episode if you had to rate it? For me, I would say the episode was, what would I rate this episode? On a scale of 1 to 10, I would say the episode was, on a one a scale of 1 to 10, I would give the episode probably an 8, maybe, I guess. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. And we'll definitely go from there. You say you're good, made it through another Monday. Absolutely. And it was a light 7. Yeah, I would say 7, 8. So the episode, where did we open up with this episode? I think we opened up with at Brent at the Friendsgiving. Yes, we did. So we opened up with, Bryn's telling her story about her dad and her mom, right? So Bryn's story is really sad. Like I said last week, I really feel for Bryn. I hope that, Bryn is still, has healed herself from that because it's a terrible story. But I also wondered, like with her parents, were her parents addicted to drugs? I know she said her dad passed away from cirrhosis of the liver and all that kind of stuff, but I wonder were her parents addicted to drugs and alcohol? I just wonder if that's what happened, right? So she did say that her grandmother, got her and her siblings, but she was worried that, she would be taken away. So her dad did end up signing over his rights to her. And she said that, they asked her, well, did your dad ever try to find you? And she said, yeah, when she was about a senior in high school, he reached out to her because he was in ICU and, like I said, had cirrhosis of the liver. And so she said she wanted to go see him every weekend. And she went to go see him every weekend. And then after that, she was talking about the fact that he passed away on November, I believe she said November the 12th. So that's why she's not really big into Thanksgiving. And it makes sense. It really does. So after that, they asked her, did he apologize to her? She said, yes, he did apologize to her. And like I said, I really do hope she's in therapy for that. I know she said she's not taking medicine, but I still hope that you're going through some kind of therapy to deal with that. Because that is a whole hell of a lot. CFC Riley says, heartbreaking story, but I'm glad she is choosing happiness. Still hope she gets therapy or has been through therapy. Absolutely. Because that story was heartbreaking. Like I really felt bad for her. So after that, Jessel told the ladies that she's going to be having an event at her home. I forgot what kind of event it was, she said, but she's having an event at her home. So when she mentioned it to the ladies, Uba is going to be able to make it. Jenna says she's not going to be able to make it because she has an event that she's going to. And so that's that. Mind you, they asked Jenna what was the event. She says, I can't remember right now, but it's something. I was like, I was laughing because I'm like, Jenna, babe, I think you just might want to go ahead and tell this girl, I don't fuck with you like that. And I don't want to come to your stuff. Like, I think Jenna should have said that right. But Uba says she'll be late. I think Erin said she was coming. I can't remember 100% if Erin said that she was going to come, right? But then Aaron wants to bring up Jenna. Aaron wants to bring up the cackling hag comment, right? So let me say this for me personally with the cackling hag comment. I thought it was funny. It's not something to take too seriously. And I think for me with Aaron, I think that Aaron is really more so taking on Jenna's what should be Jenna's issue with Jessel instead of having an actual issue with Jessel. Because honestly, Jessel hasn't done anything to Aaron. Aaron, you did not accommodate the ladies when they came to your home. Your home was cold. Like I said last week, if you come to my house, yes, I'm going to have my air on. That's just who I am, right? But what I do for my friend, I will accommodate my friends. I have to really love you and like you to accommodate you. I'm so sorry to say that, but that's really how it is coming into my home. Like I have to really, really love you to say, you know what, yeah, my ear is, because like I said, you guys, I keep my ear at, sometimes it's at 70, sometimes it's at 69, sometimes it could be lower than that. But Aaron's home, like you didn't have any food for the ladies. You didn't have, you, I don't know about the toilet paper. I think that was just side being extra, but you weren't accommodating. So I really do think that you are taking on an issue for Jenna because of the comment about the lingerie. That's my personal opinion. You guys definitely tell me that what you guys think in the comment section and the live chat. Jenna's winning the I don't give a F award. Absolutely. Because that was funny to me. I cracked up laughing when she said I couldn't she couldn't think of it. Same. It was funny. Aaron is so sensitive. Jess was right. It's something the Brits say. And again, like I said last week, as someone who grew up in London, that's a term of endearment. Oh, it is? Cackling hags is a term. Okay. But I mean, even still, even if it wasn't a term of endearment, it's not something to. She didn't call y'all cackling bitches. She didn't call y'all cackling hoes. She just said cackling hags. She did not like. I thought it was for me again. Like I said, I thought the comment was funny. I would have laughed at it because I mean, when you think about a cackling hag, it's a laughing witch. Like it's just an old witch that laughs. Even Jenna said, you can call me an old cackling hag." Like it really wasn't that deep, right? Now, what I will say about Jessel, and I said it last week, Jessel. I know, you CFC Riley. You said that the Brits is how the Brits talk, right? And I'm okay with that. But with Jessel, Jessel is also she's unaware of the things that she says. That's the problem with Jessel. Jessel is unaware of the things that she says and how she says it. I think that's the issue. You said my mom had friends who would call her old hag, old bag, stuff like that. Exactly. I mean, I call everybody old hag. I call my family, I call my cousins an old hag. Like old hag, old heifer, like old, it's just fun. But I guess also it depends on where you grew. I guess also depends on where you grew up and if that's common to say in your area. Maybe I don't know, but I think that Aaron is putting 20 on 10. And I also, like I said, I think that Aaron is also taking on the issue that Jenna, if Jenna had it, which she did, but since Jenna is not confrontational like that, I really think that's what Aaron is doing with Jessel, saying, "Okay, you came at Jenna, well, I'm gonna come back at you, right, for just nitpick, right?" And I think that's really what it is. So then, um, like I said last week about Jessel, because they asked Jessel has she had sex with her husband since coming back from the Hamptons. She says no. I was like, Jessel, if you don't want if this is just some free advice, if you want your marriage and you want your marriage to survive, you might want to go ahead and give up the cookie to your husband. Because, like I said in last week's live review, if you don't do it, there's going to be some woman out there who absolutely has no problem sliding into your man's DMs and they don't care that he's married and they will do their best to sleep with him. I'm just giving you that little forewarning right here, right now. If you want to keep your family intact, sleep with your husband. You can do, I mean, shit, why not just do it at least twice a week? even if it feels like I mean, if this is if you want your marriage to survive. If you don't, tell a man you don't want to be married to him. But I mean, because if you're not doing it for him, unfortunately, somebody else will. That's just a plain, honest to God's truth. If you're not doing it for your husband, there's gonna be a woman out there who has no problem with sleeping with your husband. I just want you to know that little tidbit real quick. So yeah, I just want you to know that tidbits. I'm just giving some free advice. If you don't do it, there are plenty of women out there who will be chomping at the bits, especially with you revealing this on this platform. It might not end the way you want it to. CFC Riley says, I like her husband, but why ain't he making an effort either? I mean, do we? The thing is, do we know he's not making an effort and he could be getting turned down? Because I mean, if she's giving him a BJ, I'm pretty positive that man is probably asking for more. I'm just assuming. Could be wrong, right? But if she's doing that, I can't. I mean, some men may, enjoy just getting that from their wives, and that be it, right? But and it might not even be an issue, but I think it could be an issue because she brought it up that they're not having sex. So I'm just wondering. I'm wondering that it could be an issue. It could not be an issue. If it's not an issue, then but like I also said, even if it's not an issue in their marriage, what I will say is it's still not going to stop women from jumping into that man's DMs. That's number one. It's not going to stop women from jumping in his DMs. I hope it doesn't. I hope it doesn't happen because I think she has. Her family is cute, but I also, like I said last week, I also do wonder if she likes her husband because I don't get the feeling that she really likes him, and that's where the confusion comes in with Jessel. I wonder if she actually really likes her husband. That's where I come in at. So let's go ahead and move on, you guys, to the next scene. So who are we gonna talk about? Let's talk about Sai real quick. So with Sai, um, I've said it before. I still kind of am on the fence about Sai, but I will say though, in this episode, seeing Sai do her business, really loved it, right? Because she talked about the fact that she went to college and she majored in biology, but I don't think she finished. And so she started doing internships, and I forgot who she said she did one with, but I loved her showing, she was with her two assistants, and I loved she was unboxing the clothes, the stuff that she got. And then she said it wasn't free. Now, I'm not a big influencer or nothing, but I have had brands, up and coming brands reach out to me over the years to promote their stuff. And most times what they'll do is they'll send you a coupon, a code. They'll tell you, hey, reach out to you via email or DMs. I've had most of them reach out to me via email. They'll send you an email and they'll say, hey, we want to do a partnership with you. And, if you go look at our website, you can pick out one item from the website and you tell me what you want. The one company that I do have a affiliation with, they told me to go look at their website and they told me to tell them what I wanted. And what the person did was I went to the website, I looked at it and I said, I want this. So I emailed the girl back and she said, okay. She said, what's your PayPal? So I gave her my PayPal information and she forwarded me the money to go purchase it on the website and then have it sent to me. And we went from there. So I don't necessarily know how that stuff is, especially them shoes. I think them shoes should be free because that means they want you to try them shoes and then put your feet in them and then return them. I hope not. But yeah, she was talking about that. I just love seeing that, right? And she was talking about how being an influencer and a content creator, it is a job, and it 100% is a job. It's a lot. I know people think it might be easy, especially for content creators, just to get on camera and do whatever they're doing, like talk about these for us YouTubers who do reviews and stuff, or makeup bloggers and all that kind of stuff. I know people probably think, oh, it's just easy. You just set up the camera and you just go. It's not always that easy because you have, especially, you have to find the correct place to record. You have to schedule out when you're going to record. You have to schedule out when you're going to edit the videos. You're going to schedule out when you want it to come out and all that kind of stuff. So it is a job. It is definitely a job, and I'll attest to that. But I did like seeing, more of Psy. Like I said previously, I'm still a little on the fence about Psy because Psy does little things that kind of get on my nerves, so to speak. Because when she keeps talking about the fact that Aaron didn't feed them, I get it. She didn't feed y'all. You're fine. You're still living and breathing. You bring up the toilet paper. Did the woman have toilet paper or not? But even if she didn't have toilet paper, you brought your own toilet paper. So I want us to leave some of the stuff in the past that has already happened. It's happened. We've moved forward. Why are we discussing it again? Like that's just my grievance. But let me know what you guys think, and let me know if you guys like Psy. I want to know that question. Do you guys like Psy? Let me know in the comments and in the live chat. So after that, we see Jenna. I'm gonna move over to Jenna, you guys. So give me a second to get Jenna's picture on the screen. Do I have Jenna's picture? I don't have Jenna's picture. So we'll go back to this. So Jenna. Actually, let me see if I got Jenna's picture on my phone. I believe I do. So give me just a second, you guys. I have to find it in my camera roll, and then I'll move it over. CFC Riley says she's okay. Yeah, I just want her to stop bringing up that damn the fact that Aaron didn't feed them. I get it, girl. I'm all about food too, but damn, can we stop talking about that? I don't know how long it's been since y'all been to the Hamptons. It feel like it's been a few days. You didn't croak over, so you're fine. You are fine, my dear. So yeah, here we go. I want to bring Jenna up on the screen. So let me bring this up. So give me just a second, you guys, because I want you guys to see. Y'all know how I feel about Jenna. Y'all know Jenna is my girl. Jenna is my girl. I rocks with Jenna, and I gotta show Jenna's picture. Open Jenna. So we see Jenna, you guys, and Jenna. Um, so we see Jenna, and you guys, let me just go real quick on this. You said please bring my wife on screen. Let's just talk about this because I remember when they released the taglines. People had so much to say about what Jenna had on. There is absolutely nothing wrong with this outfit. It looks great. She's showing. I mean, we know why she shows her. Has her shirts open. That's the only part of her skin that doesn't have this whatever her condition is. People were complaining about the shoes. I mean, y'all see in this episode her shoes. She has tennis shoes. She has heels. Jenna can rock anything. So yeah, Jenna is fine with whatever I'm cool with whatever Jenna wears. Jenna could wear a trash bag, and I'm still going to go up for Jenna Lyons. Like, what are we talking about? I'm still gonna go for Jenna Lyons if she has on a trash bag. She even wore a comforter. She made a comforter. Like, come on, you guys. Jenna is fabulous. So her friend came over and she said, did you call over a stripper?" And I thought it was funny. So Jenna has a whole storage unit in her apartment with her clothes and her shoes. Did you guys hear some of the names that Jenna dropped? We all know about the Obamas. She named Kate Middleton, and she did it subtly. It was so subtle, you just have to literally listen to it. She mentioned Kate Middleton, Beyonce, the Obamas. I was like, girl, you have done a lot. Jenna is that girl. So Jenna also with her clothes, what she does is she sells her clothes on Instagram. So yeah, you guys go find Jenna and go find Jenna. If I was a woman, I would definitely be trying to get into Jenna's closet because her clothes are amazing. Yes, when she said Beyonce wore this, I felt the same way. When she said Beyonce wore this, I was like, Beyonce wore that? Girl, we are not selling. Her friend said we can sell. I said, no, bitch, we cannot sell this. This is something Beyonce wore? Nah, baby, we gonna hold on to. Well, you know what? You could sell it because I feel like people will pay a good penny for that, just for her to say, she get on Instagram Live and say, Beyonce once wore this. I bet you it would be a lot of bids on that in seconds with her just saying Beyonce's. You even just say Beyonce's name. I'm pretty sure it'll sell. But yeah, um, she did that. Like I said, she just casually name dropped. It wasn't even like how most people say, "Oh, I worked with this person, I worked with that person." It was just very subtle. And once again, Jenna can do no wrong for me on this show. And I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it real quick since I'm already talking about Jenna. Let's talk about it. So remember, I told you guys that Jenna said she had an event that she was going to, but she couldn't tell the event. I'm really not even mad at her. I'm not mad. I know Brand is gonna feel a type of way, but I don't care how Brand feels about that because I just don't care. It's Jenna, and I guess that's what she said. It's Jenna Lyons. It's Jenna Lyons, and I don't give a damn. So Jenna, she didn't really have an event. She was with her son trimming her Christmas tree. Like she says, she doesn't get to spend that much time with her child. So for y'all to feel some type of way, yes. Could she have said, I'm not going to be able to make it to your event because, I'm doing something with my son? She could have said that. But at the end of the day, she told you she was not coming. So you can't feel away because, oh, she didn't say that she's doing this with her son. I don't care how you feel about that. She doesn't owe y'all an explanation about anything. All she said was, she specifically said I was not coming. But yeah, it was a lot. It's a lie of omission. I get it. It's a lie nonetheless. But she still told y'all. She still said, "Bitch, I ain't coming." She still said I ain't coming. So I don't give a damn. CFC Riley says, when Jenna Lyons and her son decorate a Christmas tree, best believe it is an event. Let it go, Brent. It is like let it go. That is an event for her, and I agree with that. That's an event for her. She didn't say that she had to go to like a gala or anything like that. She said, I have an event that I'm going. She said, I have an event. She said she couldn't remember what it was, but it was with her son. And that may be a big moment. That may be a big moment for her. So yeah, I really wanted Brenda to let that go because it really went that deep to me. And again, I might be biased, but I don't care. I love Jenna. I love Jenna. So it is what it is. But let's go ahead and move on and let's talk about Bryn real quick, you guys. So Bryn, we see Bryn. So Bryn was meeting up with Cy and with Aaron. So you know, Bryn is talking about she's learned how to play the piano. She's doing chess. So everything that she's doing, she wanted to do it as a child, but because she didn't have the money, she didn't get to do it. So she's living out her childhood and her adult life. And I thought, oh, that's actually pretty cool. Because I know how to play instruments, but listening to her, I do want to go back and get back into playing instruments, and I definitely want to take some classes. So I might look into that. But so Brain is telling Sai that she talked to Jessel, and Jessel is talking about how she's over the Hamptons, and I'm like, ma'am, you were doing the most in the Hamptons. You were so. I'm going to completely X out the stuff that she, with Aaron, right? About the house being cold, about not having Wi-Fi. I'm gonna push that to the side. But the stuff with Jenna, you never took accountability for that, and that was the problem. That was the biggest problem for me in the Hamptons. You were so rude and disrespectful about the outfit in her face. That was a slap in the face to Jenna, right? She did something so super duper nice for you and bought you a gift. She did not have to do that. She did that out of the kindness of her heart. And then for you to take that kindness and slap her in the face with it, it was rude. And then when you sat down at the dinner table, that's the issue. When, like, again, I get it. The Brits talk a certain way, right? I get that. But we can't use that as an excuse for just her blatant rudeness. The stuff with Jenna was rude. Even at the table when you knew that you offended her and you then doubled down on it. That was a problem. And actually, even with Erin, when we were at Sai's house for the Friendsgiving with her grandmother, you were dismissive. You were very dismissive of that situation. Like you're asking her how was the services. Like I said last week, it is a memorial service. It's not going to be fun. It's not a party. I know we call it a celebration of life, but it's still something that we're mourning. Our loved one is gone. So we're still in the process of grieving and mourning. So I can't give Jessel any passes for that or the stuff when it comes down to Jenna. So, yes, you may be over the Hamptons, but you have not acknowledged what you did. That's the problem. You haven't acknowledged what you've done. And I think that's why most people keep bringing it up. Now, like I said, as far as Erin and her hospitality, yes, Erin needs to answer to that too. I hope Andy brings it up at the reunion. I really, truly do. CFC Riley says Jessica was definitely rude, but I think she's also socially awkward. Hmm. I didn't even think about that, but she kind of does give socially awkward, but I'll counter on that one because I'm definitely socially awkward myself, right? If you were to meet me in person, I am so awkward when it comes to meeting new people, but I also know how not to be rude to people. Now, and like I said, so with me being socially awkward, I always tell people don't take offense to the things that I say or do because I'm not trying to, I don't try to offend, I don't try to offend, and I don't mean to offend. So never take offense to anything that I say or do. And maybe that's what Jessel should say. Don't take offense to it because I don't mean it in a mean or demeaning way or derogatory way or any kind of way. But she doesn't do that. She just is what it's matter of fact with her, and I don't necessarily like that. So Aaron has come down to join them, right? So Aaron is telling, you know, Bren and Sai about the meeting she had with Justin, and I'll talk about it in just a few minutes. But they were talking about, she said that Tribeca is an up and coming area. I don't know nothing about New York, so I don't know if Tribeca is up and coming or if it's already hot and popping. I couldn't tell you. If you guys are from New York, please let me know. I couldn't tell you if it is or not. But according to them, I guess it's already hot. It's not up and coming. So hey. But Aaron got offended by it, and this is the issue that I have with Aaron. Aaron takes issue with little, minute, minuscule things. And I'm like, girl, was it that deep that she said Tribeca is up and coming? That would be like if somebody said, oh, Dallas is up and coming. Dallas is not up and coming. Dallas has been here for years, and it's been it's hot spots all around Dallas, right? Now, so I really want to take offense to that. It's not that deep. It's just maybe it's just me, right? So Aaron also did reveal to them that she told Jessel that she is very sheltered, and so Jessel took that, and she's like, "So you're calling me a princess?" I mean, if that's how you took it, then that's just how you took it. Because I don't even think I took it that way. But honestly, I don't know how I took. I mean, she said she called her sheltered, but is being called a princess a bad thing? This is why I say sometimes I think these ladies take offense to some of the dumbest things. Because I was just like, I didn't think that was a big deal either. But okay, maybe it is. Maybe it is a bad thing for her to be called a princess, and she was, she didn't have money growing up or whatever. I don't know. But hey, um, tell me if you guys agree with that. Do you think it was a bad comment that Aaron made? And we'll discuss it. But let's go ahead and move over to Jessel real quick. As we're gonna wrap it up, you guys. So with Jessel, we just gonna briefly talk about her and Aaron having a coffee, right? First of all, it was very awkward seeing these two sit down. You can see that there's not really a friendship between them, so to speak. And like I said a few minutes ago, Aaron is easily offended. The whole Tribeca being up and coming comment, I just honestly didn't think it was that deep. But if Aaron felt like it was that deep, then who am I to say boo, cat, dog, or anything of the sorts, right? If Aaron was offended by it, that is how Aaron felt, and I'm not taking away from it. But Jessel, you were easily offended by the sheltered comment. And then once again, Aaron wants to talk about how rude Jessel was. And like I said, yes, she was rude, but not in your home. Not in your home. Only time she was rude in your house was about that lingerie. Here's the thing, like I said, when you have guests, you can at least, have some finger food, something like, damn, have something for these people to eat. And then the old hag comment, I really hope we don't have to rehash a lot of this stuff because I feel like I hope that they can just nip some of this stuff in the bud because some of the things that they're having issues with is not that deep, it's very trivial. So they talked about, um, Aaron's grandmother, right? And Jessel says she didn't know. Man, when you came in there, you did say you didn't know, but even when she talked to you about it, you were very dismissive. I want you to take some accountability. I think that's really one of my issues that I have with Jessel is I don't feel like Jessel takes accountability for what she says and does. That's where I come in with Jessel. So honestly, this conversation with Jessel and with Aaron, it went absolutely nowhere. I was like, what was the purpose and point of this conversation? Because we easily could have done without it. Because I don't think they got anywhere. I don't feel like they got anywhere because when they got it from the table, it was just like, okay, we had this conversation. Now what? Like, I really don't think that they're going to move forward, but I hope they do. And don't bring this up again. But hey, it is what it is. So we get to Jessel's party, right? And again, I think I know it's her British humor. I know it's her British, her British way. But I also do think that she's just really rude to people too. Like when she talks to people, I just think she's very rude, or she's, you know what? Actually, let me just say it. She's unaware. I think that's the biggest issue with Jessel. Jessel is unaware of how she comes off to people. She's oblivious. That's what it is. I'm not. She's rude in certain things, but I also think she's just very, very oblivious. The way she talks to people sometimes, it's like, ma'am, how do you have friends? CFC Rider says we need to turn the drama up just a little, not too dark, but we need something spicier and not their trivial beefs that no one but Aaron starts. that is right. Seems like everything so far that's happened, it is Aaron, and all of the beefs are very trivial. Like all of the beefs are trivial, and what I will say is, I want more, but like you said, I don't want us to go dark. I'm so tired of these housewives going dark. So I guess I can teeter, give us give us some real stuff, right? But don't make it too dark, right? You say Aaron's looking for that EP credit, but she's no Giselle Bryant. Ugh, a name I am not looking forward to hearing. Huh? Do I see Aaron is looking? You say Aaron is looking for the EP credit. I can see that. And you say she's no Giselle Bryant. Ugh. I don't think anybody wants to be a Giselle Bryant, but I get what you're saying. She's not she's not like Giselle when bringing up the drama on the show. I will say that that's a good and I will say that's kind of a good thing, and maybe a little, maybe a bad thing, right? Because with Giselle, when she brings up the drama, we are over it because we realize what she's doing, that she's producing. With Aaron, with Aaron, I do see that Aaron is trying to produce. I definitely do see that she's trying to produce some scenes, right? And I want her to stop. I really do, because everything that Aaron is doing is just like, ma'am, please stop. You say, I don't think Giselle want to be Giselle. Oh, that is hilarious. Oh, that's funny. I needed that laugh. Speaking of Giselle Brown, I saw a TikTok of her and Ashley Darby. I was like, oh my God. And I don't know what either one of them had on. They were both tacky as hell. How did the two tackiest women on the show come up with a clothing line? Like, I would, if I was a woman, I would never buy anything from Giselle or Ashley. They have no sense of style. Ugh. We'll talk about the we'll talk about that when Potomac gets here, because I don't understand who, unless it's a blind man, blind woman buying the outfits from Giselle and Ashley. I don't see anybody that is able bodied and then can see buying anything from them. But hey, neither here nor there. So I agree with you. I'm waiting for you. I can see you on my TV screen, but your comment hasn't come up on there it is. At this point, Giselle and Ashley are just trolling. I 1000% agree with that. They gotta be trolling. Cause who the fuck is buying? Never mind. We gonna say that for Potomac. We gonna save it for Potomac. So the ladies start to show up, right? So Sai came in and she had a conversation with Jessel, right? Once again, this I don't know how Jessel interpreted what I don't know how Jessel interpreted what the shelter comment. Well, she's interpreted as a princess, but is she interpreting a princess as negative? I don't know. I don't know. But Sai told her, like, you act like you come from money, like old money, and she kind of felt the way about that. If somebody told me that I act like I come from old money, I'm like, oh, thank you. It's not a diss, it's a compliment, but okay, I guess. And then Sai also says maybe it's her accent. And when Sai said that, I was like, you know what? Maybe that is what it is. But then Justin in her interview with the producers, like, isn't that illegal in the States? I'm like, it's not really illegal, because it's a stereo. She's not really stereotyping you or anything like that. She's just saying maybe your British accent is why people take the things that you say the way that you say it. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I didn't get it. But if you guys, if anybody understood what she meant, let me know, because I didn't. So they called Jenna up, right, who was trimming a tree with her son, and the ladies felt a way about that. I'm like, why do y'all feel a way about this? Why do y'all feel a way about her with her son? It was dumb to me. Like, she's with her child. All I gotta say is, oh, Jenna, you're with your son. Okay, that's fine. So you say, I think I get Jessel now. She doesn't understand compliments or insults. I think that might be what it is, because I was thinking that. That's what I was wondering. If she doesn't understand the difference between a compliment versus an insult. Because saying that you're sheltered is not necessarily a insult against you. It's just saying maybe when you were, maybe you were raised this way and your family kept you so sheltered and protected you from things. And then the old money comment, girl, that's not even a that's just a comment. You can take that however you want to take it. Excuse me, you guys. You can take that however you want to take it. You can take it. I mean, it's nothing to take negative, saying that you act like you come from old money. I'd rather you tell me I act like I come from old money than new money. Because new money people, they act funny. They're funny style. And you could be one paycheck away from being back to no money. So when Erin came, Erin was they were slightly surprised that Erin came because I know she was talking about the fact that when she was telling this to Brennan Sai that when she had the conversation with Jessel, that Jessel said that she supports women, and Aaron took it that, oh, you're saying that I don't support women. I I can kind of see where Aaron was coming from, but again, like I told you guys, I think that Aaron makes a mountain out of a molehill, because I don't think that she was saying that I support women, but you don't. But hey, like I said, I think Aaron makes a mountain out of a molehill. But Jessel apologized to her. Now, Jessel, when you put "if" at the front of an apology, it's not an apology. Because if you heard that she was offended by it, then you can't say, "if I offended you." Nope. The correct response is, you know what? I offended you, and I apologize for that. Nothing less, nothing more. So Erin then told the ladies that she is going to be having a vow renewal, and she and her husband are going to be well, they're celebrating their anniversary, and they'll be saying their vows to each other. Here goes Sai. It's talking about, I hope she has food. I mean, honestly, I hope she does too. But girl, if she don't, you learned your lesson the last time. Eat before you come. I mean, I'm just saying, eat before you come. But that's really all I got for this episode, you guys. Overall, it was an okay episode. If we can get away from all the little dumb drama, I'll be fine with that. But hey, overall, I enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys thought in a live chat and in the comment section below, you guys. And you guys stay safe out there. Take care of yourselves. Wash your hands. Be blessed. And I will catch you guys in the next one, you guys. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'm trying to think, do I have anything else coming up today? No, I don't have anything else coming up today. So no, I'll see you guys later. Bye.